Yes, hello there everyone, Kid Byers back here with you again for another highlight reel. This time it's round 12 of the RB10 World Race League Championship, coming to you from Monza as we take a look at the starting grid. Dubsy in first, Cart Dude in second, Danny in third, Jacket Potato in fourth, Dregs, good to see him back on the grid, in fifth, yours truly in sixth, while Paint Boy and Shervo on the last row of the grid. It was all about Dubsy in qualifying, another great performance by him, and hopefully you can translate that into another race win. Okay, to the starting grid then. And as per usual, it was all about just trying to get a clean start off the line and stay out of any trouble. Danny once again out-qualifying me. She's having a fantastic year so far. So 6 on the grid then, just behind Dregler. Looking to make this first set of tyres last at least till lap 6 if possible, maybe longer. 4 lights, 5 lights, lights out, away we go then. I'll try and move across here. Not a bad start, using up all of my Kers off the line. I get boxed in here behind Jacket Potato with Dregs on the left as Paint Boy. A nice little move there up into 6th on the grid, and a bit of a tap there, it might have been on Dregs, but everyone gets through cleanly. Danny's there on the outside, might have gone onto the grass, but she's back on the track now. And a pretty clean start. I think everyone got through pretty much unscathed as I slot into 5th position, up from 6th off the starting grid. As we fast forward further into lap 1, as who's that? That's Cart Dude, moves across and just leaves me enough room heading into the Parabolica. So up into 4th place, not bad. Lap 1, and there was plenty of action on the opening 2 laps. There's no doubt about that as I cross the line to complete lap 1. And Cart Dude, he'll get the toe here as he comes along on the outside. I try and keep the inside line. He ghosts a bit and moves around, but he manages to get past, and Dregs as well takes advantage of that toe to get past up into 5th. So in the space of 2 or so corners I've lost a couple of places, but I get a good run on Dregs here and I manage to get past him. Dubsy, I think, complaining about his tyres going off as we go into the second chicane. I cut it a bit, but I don't get a warning, as it appears that might be Danny up ahead who may have made a mistake as Dregs. Not a bad move there on the inside, but I undercut him and come straight back at him, as Danny's a little bit slow coming out of this corner. But as we fast forward ahead once again, so further on into lap 2, coming into the Parabolica yet again, Danny goes out wide. I've got no Kers and DRS isn't available to me at the moment, but if I can get a good toe here. DRS is available now. Jacob Potato setting the fastest lap. Straight past Danny. She might outbrake me into turn 1, but Dregs is behind me as well. And a little bit slow coming out of that second corner there, Danny, as I try and take the outside line. Pretty much just one big long drafting drag type race this circuit. Probably one of the easiest on the calendar. Definitely the fastest as we come into the second chicane. Danny gets it all wrong, comes out wide onto the gravel, and I'm straight through there. So will Dregs try and get through there? He's got a good run on me here as we fast forward. This is lap 3 now. Straight past me down the inside. So that was my aim, just like the engineer said, to take that position back as quickly as possible. As I'm going to have DRS now, it's available, lap 4. So used up a little bit of Kers and DRS as well. I outbrake myself here and get it all wrong, straight into poor old Dregs. Sorry about that. And once again, yep, one time wasn't good enough, so I've bumped into him for a second time. And the ever opportunistic Paint Boy going through as well, starting on the harder compound tyre there, and it seems to have worked wonders for him as he ended up on the podium with a nice little strategy there. But a bit disappointed there. I think the Mercedes engines had pretty good straight line speed on this track. Lap 6, my tyres were absolutely gone at this point, so the options come off, the primes go on. looking to make these tyres last as quickly as possible. And strangely, I've passed Cart Dude in the pit, so I'm not too sure whether Cart Dude might have had a problem in the pit lane there, but back out onto the track then, as we fast forward ahead to lap 6, and I've put this incident up before, but I'll just put it up for good measure. Bang. So I had the racing line, and Cart Dude came from off the track to bump me there on our loose positions to Danny and Shervo, of course. So that wasn't the best as we go ahead to lap 9. And what happens here? I'm not too sure. We'll have a bit of a look. We'll stay with this one. And no, that was Danny going off on the right of screen there, as you saw. And I think that's it. I give up, she said. And that's it. So Danny retiring from the race, which is a bit disappointing because it's one of Danny's better circuits. As we fast forward to lap 15, my tyres are absolutely gone. Cart Dude's lost his front wing up ahead, and this was one of the easier passes on Cart Dude throughout the course of the evening, up into 4th place, but it doesn't mean too much because I come into the pits. As you can see, I select Prime Tyres on the left of your screen, as you can see there. So what did the Lotus pit crew do again? They put on options. Hoping for a 2-stopper there, but that went out the window when they put on the wrong set of tyres. Once again, I passed Cart Dude in the pit lane. Seems to be a habit during this race. Back out onto the track then. So now I thought I'd try and make the most of this by trying to go as fast as possible to catch Shervy, because I had to make another pit stop. As we come into lap 26, I made another pit stop for options, obviously. Bit of debris there on the track. Now I was lapped at this point, so I don't think I could have caught Shervo anyway, but this certainly didn't help my cause. Close to 330 kilometres, straight across off the racing line, left me nowhere to go, and Cart Dude didn't end up looking too flash after that either, but I don't know why I went into the pits, to be honest, but considering it was the last lap, I could have just continued on. But in the end, 5th position. What a race that was. Pretty eventful, it has to be said, but well, congratulations to Paint Boy. Good to see Paint Boy and Shervy up there, 3rd and 4th. Jacket Potato in 2nd again. I don't know how many podiums he's got this year, but once again getting the job done. And Dubsy eating into Jacket's championship lead. That's all we've got time for this week on the Kid Buyers highlight reel, as we see Dubsy once again winning the class of the field, it has to be said. Well done. That's all we've got time for this week, folks. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week.